What's up, guys? Sean here, back with another short video. This weekend we're going to be going on a pretty cool adventure, so keep an eye out for that next week. But this week's video is going to kind of be short and sweet, so let's get into it. Okay, so this week what we're going to be talking about is what I have right here in front of me. This is my homemade survival walking stick. I've seen them online. They can get pretty expensive if you buy them. So I decided to make my own. I like to do DIY stuff, so I decided to make one. As you can see around the top here, I think there's about 20 foot of paracord here, and there's another 10 foot of paracord here. And this just makes a decent little handle, strap, whatever, for this walking stick. And this is the first iteration now. This stick will probably change. I know I have a few other ideas that I want to work on and maybe make additions to this thing. I decided to go with a 1.5 inch top, and it steps down to a 1 inch bottom. The reason I did that was so I could get my Sawyer Mini inside here. That being said, let's open this thing up. I'm going to show you what I've got inside. And after you watch this video, drop down in the comments. Let me know what you might change. I might take your ideas. Now, I know there's some things in here that are kind of unnecessary. But I'll tell you kind of why I did that and what I may change in the future. It was just this this kind of iteration is kind of a prototype for me. So we'll see how this is going to change in the future. But for now, let's go through it and see what we got. Okay, so this setup is pretty simple. I did it all where they're slipped together couplings. I know a lot of people are using the screw-ons. I may end up going to that, but for now, I wanted to do the slip-ons. And so, it's windy out here, crazy, guys. So you may end up hearing some acorns land on the roof and stuff. So just bear with me. As you can see, I still haven't got the little red barn done yet. That's a whole nother story. So anyway, the second video to that will be coming up soon. So like I said, I did the 1.5 inch tube here at the top. Now the top just slips off. Inside the top, I've got a bag of cotton balls that are coated with Vaseline. That's part of the fire kit that's in here. I've got an emergency blanket. That's just a shelter, a little emergency blanket. It's not something you'd want to have to count on if you didn't have to, but if you had to, it might keep you alive. So, and keep in mind now, this is a emergency survival kit. This is not a camping kit. So inside here we've got a little Sawyer Mini. Now I'm gonna add the tubes to the kit. I don't have it in there right this second. So you could actually drink out of a stream or something if you had to. Most places, though, honestly, you could find a 20-ounce bottle or something to screw into this. May not be ideal, but unfortunately, there's trash everywhere, and you should be able to find a 20-ounce bottle, somewhere. That being said, now we've got our shelter, and we've got a form of water. Now, one thing that I want to add to the kit that I don't have right now is some tabs. If I had some purification tabs, you could fill this whole thing up with water and put those tabs in there, and it should make some, pretty decent water for you. I think this whole thing will hold a little over a quart of water maybe. Haven't really tested that out, but that's what I think. So here we've got my fire kit. Now I did it in 3/4 inch PVC pipe. Now the reason I did that was because I wanted to keep a cap on either end. I've seen a lot of people have the clear tubes with the caps on the ends of it. I haven't been able to find those yet. As soon as I can find those, I'll add that to the kit because I can get a bigger diameter and I won't be losing as much space in the tube with these caps, which, you know, that limits what I can put in the tube. So as soon as I can find those clear plastic tubes, I'm going to do that and add that to the kit. But for now, I've got these. There's quite a bit of duct tape on this piece of pipe here. And, you know, that duct tape is really good for one thing, it's good for first aid. I could use the duct tape for first aid. I could use the cotton balls and the Vaseline for first aid. So, you know, I like to have everything multi-use and redundancies. So, but this is also really good for starting a fire. So, we've got the duct tape on here for the fire kit. Pop the cap off of it. I've got some waterproof matches in here. I've got a fire steel. I've got my striker. I've got some Q-tips where I could pull the cotton off of those to help get a fire started also. And that pretty much rounds out my fire kit. So with the waterproof matches, the Q-tips, and the striker, I feel pretty confident that I could get a fire going. You know, with the duct tape and everything, I've got some redundancy there. So I'm pretty happy with the little fire kit. Once I get those clear plastic tubes, I'll be able to add a little lighter in there, a little big lighter, and that will I'll be really happy with this little fire kit then. So now we've got fire, shelter, water. Okay, so here I've made a little Hobo fishing reel on here. You can see I've got the, if I can get you to focus. Anyway, I've got a little hook right here. I've got my string wrapped around the top. And I've also got another 20 foot of paracord right here. So I've got a good bit of paracord wrapped up. I've got some rubber bands wrapped around here to hold this down so it doesn't spool out on me. Now inside this kit, I've got a bobber. I've got hooks and sinkers. Have to go on the. No, I have to go through here. Now, this cap's pretty hard to get off of there, so I'll have to kind of work to get this out of there. But I've got some rubber worms, and the only thing I've got to add to this kit here is a couple of bigger hooks for these worms. But like I said, this is just a little start on this kit. So that's my fishing kit. Like I said, hooks and sinkers, rubber worms, a bobber, and I've already got this top set up for fishing. So I'm pretty happy with this. Let me put my bobber back in here. So my little fishing kit. So I've got some food procurement, my fire kit, shelter, and water. Now that pretty much sums up what I've got in the kit here, or what I've got in the top tube. Now the bottom tube, eventually I'm going to make some attachments, I think, maybe for a gig or a spear that will hook to the end of it. But I don't have that done yet. Like I said, this is just the beginning of the kit. So this is a prototype. So, but in here I've got a full bandana and some more paracord. So I should have plenty of paracord. Of course, there's going to be a helicopter coming. Any day now. I don't think they're looking for me. I think we're good. Okay, but like I said, we should have plenty of paracord. You know, paracord's useful for a lot of different things. I can, you know, lash together shelters or whatever I had to have with this paracord. So I've got plenty of it. I've got my now this bandana, I could use this for a pre-filter for my water. I could use it to keep something bandaged up. I could use it to keep myself cool if I had to. So there's a lot of you know, a lot of uses for the bandana too. I know I've got a lot of wasted space in this kit, but like I said, we're just getting it started. So if you have any ideas on things that I could add to this kit, or ideas on places that I could get those little clear plastic tubes, I'd really appreciate it if you put that in the description below. If you've ever done one of these, or if you have one of these, tell me in the description below, or in the comments below, what you've got in your kit. That would be pretty cool for me to know. And like I said, let me know if there's something you think I should add to this kit. Just a short little video today, guys. We've got a big video coming up. We may get a couple of videos out of that one. But big video coming up, so keep an eye out next week for the video. Appreciate you guys watching this video. I'll see you next time.